Hey third graders, it's Mrs. Day here. It is Unit 6, Week 2 on Tuesday, and we are going to work on this worksheet in our packet, Cause and Effect. So if you haven't watched that quick video from Pearson on cause and effect, you might want to stop and watch that now as a good review. Okay, our first bullet up here is also a review. It says an effect is something that happens. A cause tells why that thing happens. An effect may have more than one cause. So before we jump right into doing it, let's read all the directions first so we don't miss anything. Okay, read the following passage. We'll do that in a second. Directions, fill in the chart to identify cause and effect. So I'm going to read it to you, but I also encourage you when I'm done reading it to pause and read it to yourself so you've heard it 2 times and then come back and we can work on filling this in together. Or if you want to pause it, read it again to yourself, fill in the rest of it or what you can, and then come back and see what we filled in together. That is a great thing to do too. So you have 3 choices, or you can just stay with me and fill it out. Okay, no matter where you live, English sparrows probably live nearby. Like most of us, the ancestors of today's English sparrows were immigrants. The first family members came from England. They were set free in New York in the 1800s. Over the years, sparrows have moved to all parts of our country. Americans have a love-hate relationship with sparrows. Some people dislike them because they say the sparrows push aside native birds and because they are messy. Many people enjoy sparrows. They like them because they think they're cute and because sparrows eat harmful worms and insects. So let's look here at what it says. So it does the first effect for us. Sometimes the effect is easier to identify than the cause. So people dislike English sparrows. Okay, what would be the reason that they dislike English sparrows? So we want to go back into the second paragraph because that's where it started to say the love-hate relationship and some people dislike them. And they gave specific reasons. So because they push aside native birds. Now you're not going to see 2 birds necessarily pushing each other with their little wings maybe, but you might see them like yelling at each other over a nest location that both of them want, or maybe dive bombing into each other, that kind of thing. And they feel the sparrows are aggressive that way. And native birds might be some birds like robins or cardinals. Okay, another reason is because they feel that they are messy. So I don't know enough about sparrows to know if that means like bird poop or are their nests like disheveled and all over the place, how they're messy. Maybe they lose feathers all the time. Okay. So some people dislike them. So what do you think the other effect is that sparrows have on, these English sparrows have on people in the United States? That some people enjoy them. Enjoy English sparrows. Okay, what are some causes that make people enjoy them? Cute, because they look cute. Most people, we can generalize that most people like to look at cute animals, and birds would be one. They just have little faces and little eyes. Also because they eat harmful worms and insects. So I guess if there's worms or insects that are eating your tomato plants or your beans, that these sparrows are good to have around. So because they eat harmful insects or bugs, if you want to just like make it a shorter answer, because they don't give us a lot of room in these boxes, and it's certainly okay to write underneath it because we're not going to write anything underneath there. So remember, cause is why the thing happened, and effect is something that happens.